Okay. All right. I think someone's here. If you're here, say hi. I'm getting ready, getting things together. Feel a little bit more organized this week. Yeah, say hi. Let me know you're here. I get my tea ready. Oh my goodness, yes. Hi Eileen, thank you. We haven't known what to expect because we're from Florida originally. And so we're here in East Tennessee, and we are in East Tennessee, and it is just like in the right spot, I guess, for the warm air and the cold air and all the weather things I don't know are happening. So the most we have gotten is rain. And so we haven't had a lot of rain. Right now it's sprinkling. It's too warm for it to snow. I think the high today is 52. But what was I going to say? Oh, it's going to get a lot colder this week. But I don't know that we're going to have it bad. I don't want to jinx it, but I don't think we're going to have it really bad like some of our neighbors in other cities do. What are you up to today, Eileen? Are you working on something? I have to look at the computer because if I don't, well, I guess I could see if it pops up on the phone since you're the only one here so far. Maybe there's someone else. If you're here, please say hi. I'm just waiting for my tea to boil, my water to boil for my tea, and then and we'll get started. I've already been playing this morning, and it's been really good therapy. Yeah, it's been good therapy. It's been good to get off my phone and work with my hands. It's always a thing, isn't it? I'm going to share what I'm working on in a minute here, but some of my ideas come from Instagram, and I save the reels that I think are so interesting. And then when I think about doing my live stream, I go back and look at some of my reels, and you know, even though I save them because they're interesting, I'm not always like feeling drawn to do that thing. So, but this popped out to me, and I was like, I have to do that. It's going to be fun. Okay, let's see. Hi there. Things have sped up, and we may make it out of it without losing power. That's good. You're in Georgia. Yeah, we haven't lost power yet. Oh, Eileen left, I guess. I don't know. There's 4 people on, unless my phone is wrong. Let me plug the phone in, actually. Anyways. Okay. We'll get there. I'm just glad I checked the internet before. Yay, she's here. I checked the internet before I started, well, a couple hours ago, because this week, hold on a second. Okay. I've been wanting my tea for like an hour, but I also really want my tea when I do the live stream, so I'm like, I'll just wait, because I don't want 2 cups of tea, because then I would have to leave the live stream to visit the restroom. So Now they can let that brew and we can talk. Grab a cup of something warm if you're cold. So in big news this week for me, mine says 4-2, but when I commented it was 2, and now, yeah, you won. What is your first name, by the way? I'm trying to learn everyone's names. I feel like our little community is growing, and that's just so cool. Anyways, I don't know what I was saying again. It's one of those mornings, I guess. Oh, it's been a really interesting week for us because I moved the bus to this spot where it is now. Normally, my home bus was right behind me. Now my home bus is still kind of behind me. It's over there. And so I'm kind of in the spot, an unofficial spot next to our bus because Barry, okay. Oh, nickname Bear. Okay, cool. I was going to say Bear, but I didn't, I wasn't sure. Okay, anyways, well, it's nice to have you here. I appreciate you being here. My brain is, I'm sorry, I'm a little bit scattered this morning. I'm an old lady. This chatting thing is not all comfortable to me. You don't have to chat. I feeling a little chatty. Sometimes I feel just get right to it. But I wanted to share an update with y'all because we bought a vehicle this week, and we've had our home bus and we've had the art bus, but as far as a little runaround vehicle, we haven't had that. I toggle between this because I can't really see without them like words on a screen. Anyways, we bought a vehicle this week, and it's a little minivan, which is hilarious, but honestly, I think they're badass. You can actually put a full sheet of plywood in the back of it. So that's pretty cool. A lot cheaper than a truck. Anyways, so we bought a little used minivan, and it's in the spot where the art bus was, which is closer to our home bus, which makes it easier to get in and out of the vehicle for errands. So I'm happy because the art bus is now tucked away over here by the creek. You can't really see, but maybe right there you might be able to see a little bit of creek is over there. So if you've got your cup of tea or your cup of coffee or your cup of whatever, we'll get started. Let me see here. I'm gonna change the angle of the camera. Bear with me, peeps. All right. Okay, there we go. Can you all see my workstation? I am trying the right side of my workstation. Excuse me, I'm trying the right side instead of the left because the internet is better on the right side. Hey there. Hey, Carolyn. How you doing this morning? The field is covered with frost. Well, we're having more and more rain, just even since this started, since the live stream started. This is the most rain I think I've heard in the past couple days. But I was worried about it being too cold in here, and it's actually nice and pleasant. Tea's too hot though. Okay, so I've already kind of started with my plan today. This is some scrap watercolor paper that I kind of did stuff on already, and I turned it over. This is the last of my stash that I have right now. But I was inspired by this account on Instagram called Coolerful Studio. Instead of colorful with one O, it's Coolerful with two O's. And she made this really cool thing. So I'll kind of give you the overview here. So I've made a little window frame with some slats on the back already. I wasn't sure if I had an hour to get to where we want to see it in action, so I started ahead of time. Anyways, the idea is this paper goes in here. I have so many ideas about this little thing. This is just the first one. It's my prototype. Okay, so it goes in there. And then if you can see my sketches, this basically moves along. And so the scene moves. And so what we're going to do is build out the scene and then build out the little window, because the window is basically a train window. And I've already made a little bench seating out of cardstock and some paint chips from the hardware store. And so the idea is we fasten the train seats to the window, and then we add our character onto the seats. We paint the scene or draw the scene. In my case, we're going to draw it. And then when the scene is done, you have the window start at the beginning, and then you can move the scene, and it looks like the train is moving. So one of the reasons I love this is because it's interactive, and that just like feeds my soul like crazy. And there's so many different things you can do with it. So that's what we're doing. You guys, am I still playing? Am I still streaming? It says I am, so we're gonna keep going. Okay. I did have problems last week and the week before, and I think those problems have been resolved. So I'm just wanting to make sure, because I might kick up the live streaming thing. Yay! Hi, Lynn. So I have cut the window. I've gotten the train seats ready. I started working on the floor, this is going to be the floor. And then I got the basics of my little character started. If you remember a few weeks ago when I did the marker cats, I got his little feet made, his body made, and his face started. So what we're going to do is finish drawing things and put all the pieces together. And when I say finish, is anything ever really finished? And then I'm going to put a little tile floor down. So you go like this way with it, little angles. Feel free to let me know if you're working on anything. This is just meant to be a fun, creative play session. I think I overthought things to make for so long that it's nice to just kind of not overthink things and just have fun. Kind of have a little bit of an escape from the news and all the stuff going on. I need a little bit more of that. Oh, here it is. I don't think my husband realizes I can hear the music he's playing in our car. Oh, honey. Okay. Are we done with that? No, we got a little bit more. Guess what? That's not the same color. That is. I guess the question is, can you guys hear the music that is coming out of the car? Because if you can't, then I'm not going to worry about it. Okay. We'll cut off the extras here. So here's my little tile floor. It's going to go in front of the seats. And I'm just using painter's tape right now to not glue things down, but to hold things down, because I don't know exactly what I want to do to make it more permanent, because I already have ideas of making some of these for the grandkids to play with. Okay. Draw cartoon horses. Oh, I like that. All occasion greeting cards. Embroidery. I have not tackled embroidery. You said tackle box. I think I had tackle and I haven't tried embroidery. My mom loved to embroider, and my son also loves to embroider. And they made me a little patch. So that was kind of nice. Okay. So I got the seats. I got the things. We need to finish the cat. I'll take this out and draw the scene. I was going to do a watercolor scene, and I still want to do that. But for the live stream today, I opted to do the Sharpie, because I've been doing the Sharpie cats, and this is kind of a Sharpie cat scene. And watercolor is a different vibe than the Sharpie cats, for sure. Let's make sure y'all can see. I love how the Sharpie um, works on the um, watercolor texture. I really like that. The rain on the metal roof of this little school bus is so relaxing. This side of the little scene is inspired little cityscape by, I Googled an Asheville cityscape because I was trying to think of a city that was kind of nearby. Um, and Asheville, North Carolina is closer probably than Knoxville. Anyways, this isn't exactly accurate. It's just meant to be fun. And I don't know exactly what this building looks like in the cityscape, so I'm just kind of having a good time with it. Kind of whimsical, not, exact. Different shaped windows, why not? And I'm liking these little hobbit doors for some reason. I don't know about you, but just making marks on the page and feeling the texture and letting my mind wander with what I'm doing is so therapeutic for me. I had a really hard time yesterday. Maybe you all did too. But now we can just try to unwind a little bit with our nervous system and help ourselves kind of feel a little better. Let's go make the fun creek side now. I was excited about this part because I'm going to put the little version of the creek over here. And then we'll stick it in there and kind of try it out again. This is kind of the little rocky area where I did that little plein air painting a couple weeks ago. It's one of our favorite places to be, is right by this little spot with the animals. There's so much for them to see and do there. I don't want to get my hand in the way. You guys can't even see. Get lost in my own little world over here. You guys can't even see what I'm doing. Let's see if I can go this way. Mm-hmm. That's kind of cool. So that's the out the bus window. I don't know if it'll work going this way. Let's see. That's pretty neat. I like that. So let's get the little cat on the bench, and then we'll bring it back the other way when it's done. Oh man, it's good to laugh a little. Little cat parts. Oh, there they are. That's as far down as it's going to go. Okay. The cooler for old, whatever her name is. Let's see. Oh, I'm hiding it now. Coolerful Studio, maybe? She has little clothes on her characters, but I'm keeping mine au natural for the time being. I go back and forth. Do I want my cartoon cats to have clothes? Or do I want my cartoon cats to not have clothes? Currently, I'm still in the no clothes camp. What do you guys think? Cats with clothes or cats with no clothes? You guys could see better if I put this on here. Naked cats, please. And then said, I just folded up a blanket and I'm now staring at a quote as I saw your two trees. Between every two pines is a doorway to a new world. I'm here. Right on. I love that. Well, every cat needs a ball of yarn when they travel. So that's what that is. However accurate that looks. Oh, there's another thing missing. Lynn will recognize this when I'm done, because she's the one that introduced me to it. Unless they're having a tea party. Dang it. I knew there was going to be a caveat. A cat-viat. I agree. You know, I see Louis Wayne cats, and I'm like, they're so cute when they have clothes on them. Or, you know, ties or whatever. Actually, I think Louis Wayne's cats were naked. I don't remember now. I've seen so many cats lately. But yeah, I don't know. I think like the bow tie is cute, or a little ribbon or something, but I don't know about fully clothed. I just keep having a mental block with that. I ran out of markers. Kind of fat. For his little tiny face. Oh well. That's what we're learning. Okay. Now the hard part for me. Pat's drinking tea. Oop. Screensaver this one on. Come on. Cat's drinking tea and the nude would be uncouth. Oh, thank you. Okay. This will be process over perfection again here. Because however much I like cutting out with an X-Acto knife, my hands tend to argue with me about that. I think cats drinking tea on a train would be adorable. And then maybe the scene in the window could be a different country. So I'm kind of dreaming about different countries. I have been for a while. If you could go to a different country right now, like beam yourself to another country, I wonder where it would be. Watercolor paper is harder to cut with an X-Acto knife. FYI. Okay, we did the kitty's face. The feetsies are going to be a lot easier because I probably can start that with scissors. Okay, there's the feet. Body should be kind of easy. I do need to cut a little hole out of the body. Do I need to cut a little hole out? Maybe just a little slit. Slat, slit, slat, slit. I don't know what the word is. Oh my goodness. I'll tell you what, friends, this beats sitting in my home bus doom scrolling. I'll tell you that right now. We'll just stay live all day. Let's do it. Anyone have any plans? Careful, careful. Don't cut it all the way. Oh my gosh, yes. Cats eating sushi with Japanese. Well, yeah, the screensaver. I should make sure the screensaver is not active. One more thing on my list to do. Okay. Cats eating sushi with Japanese background would be epic. And don't forget Godzilla. Well, please do not be surprised when I do that idea. Okay, we have one more little thing here the cat loves. And Lynn, are you still here, Lynn? Lynn is a dear friend. And I need a Sharpie or Sharpie. I need to get a supply. I'm just going to use a skinnier pen for now. Is bold or brush? Let's brush. Maybe I'll try it. It's churro. I think that's how you spell it. This is the little cat treat in a tube. Cat crack. Cat crack, I like to call it. Okay, let's see if we can put these things together now and make the train go. Alright, so put this back down here. Uh-oh, don't fall down. Put them over here. Okay. friends of ours in outside of Austin, Texas, sent us pictures today. I think they said it was totally snow, like around their RV. It was snow everywhere. And they said that it's 6 inches of ice. So that's kind of scary. They're from Florida too, so I don't know. Kind of not used to that either. All right, little ball of yarn. I take with them on the trip. With churro stick, which have I lost it? Oh, there it is. See, Kinsey girl, she doesn't know what to do when it's cold. She likes to lay in the sun. Don't you, girl? Coop. Say hi to people. He says, no, thank you. We had Butch and Winter in here earlier, but they were kind of acting restless, so I put them back in the home bus. I'm not going to tape that. That's going to be a freestanding thing. Let's see if this will work. Ah! Where did I put things? There it is. Probably would help open a little slat. If I didn't have this taped down like it is. Let's see if I can get that open. All right, I think that did it, maybe. Oh, that's a big churro. That doesn't look right there. I'm not really sure if that looks. All right. Well, you know. He has a big churro. I swear I went into it innocently. See if we can make this a whole scene here. One second. Okay, there we go. All right. Is that a churro in your lap, or are you just happy to see me? That's pretty cool. What do you guys think? I'm hooked. I could see doing this every day, all day. Well, maybe not every day, all day. I mean, what can we do every day, all day? None of us can do that, can we? Yeah, I like that. Let's see what you guys are saying. Okay. What is it I did? Oh, I'm sorry, Lynn. You introduced the cats to the churro sticks. Contrary to what it looks like, that's a churro stick. the little cat crack. And he's riding the train with it because he can't leave his snacks behind. Oh, I didn't put it on all the slats. That's not going to work. Let's fix that. Let's see what you guys are saying. Interesting idea. I think I need to try one of these. I have some Concertina watercolor books it would work with. Well, I don't know what those are, but that sounds really cool. And I'd love to see that. So I missed the slat over here. And yeah, so everything's just taped with painter's tape right now. If I was doing it as a gift, I would probably do something different there. Yeah. It's so cute. She also, on the train, she made a lot of cool little features that kind of, on this piece, that look like a train. So I haven't done any of that yet. You can really do almost anything with it, I think. Yeah. We're gonna make more of these for sure. These little pull tabs. Yes, I was thinking that. Great minds think alike, don't we? I was thinking I could just put a little piece of brown paper or watercolor paper on each side. Also, I made it have wings so that my thought was to fold it. So you could fold it closed. So what if I did it, when I do it again, I probably would make these longer so they meet. And then you can open it up, you know, and kind of have it be smaller. You could even do a lot more sections, and the whole thing could be, the footprint of the whole thing could be like this size, which I think I would try that. And then that way, the only thing is, like when you get to the folds, sometimes they get hung up on the tabs. But the sound of the paper on the paper and the whole thing is just 10 out of 10 for me. I would definitely like to do this more. So who's gonna try one? You guys gonna try one? I think Caroline, is it Caroline? Yeah, Caroline said she was gonna try one. I'd love to see. That reminds me, I have the community tab. I think I didn't know that it was everyone could post on it until last week. But so you're welcome to post on there your creations and the things that you make. I'd love to interact with you all. When I was doing a little bit of research on doing live streams, one of the things that they talked about was having a Discord server for the community. I don't know. Discord server it sounds really complicated. I don't know. I haven't done a Discord server or been on a Discord server. I know what a Discord server is, I think, but it feels like, can't we just do that on the community tab? I don't know. You guys tell me. If you guys want a Discord server, like I'm talking about, I think there's a thing called Discord, and you can have a server on there. So if you guys want to hang out on Discord, we can, but I'm kind of thinking that maybe just sticking here on YouTube with the community tab would be good. But I don't know. I'm open to ideas. Well, I don't know if anyone's chatted. Go back over here and look. Okay. Yeah, I don't think anyone else has chatted. But I mean, I think that this is fun. I think I'm going to do it again, and I think I'm going to make a lot more cats. It's kind of in my brain to do, so I don't want to ignore that. I think we're gonna end the live stream. We've been at it an hour, and I think I'm gonna do another live stream Wednesday. So when I was doing some of the research on how live streams work, I think I'm gonna try the vertical thing, and apparently, if you do a vertical live stream, it changes formats for however the person is viewing it. So if they're viewing it on oh, yeah. Well, you got me engaged now. I am sure of that. The wind-up handle. Well, we're going to be playing with that. I do have butcher paper. Yeah. Interesting. Well, I could get stuck on that, so I'm just gonna figure that out as I go, because that kind of stuff is a deeper dive, and I'm in. I'm ready to do it. Shoebox paper towel tubes. Ooh, yeah. You could do a shoebox and then put paper towel tubes in there and have little handles attached to the paper towel tubes, so you can do this. Ah! You need to come over here and let's work on it. Come on. Yeah. Wow. So many ideas. Yeah, so Wednesday, we're going to do another live stream on Wednesday. I'm going to try it maybe earlier in the morning, like Wednesday. I'm going to tentatively say 10, because 10 is doable. So I think 10 might work on Wednesday for another live stream, pending the weather and we have power and all that stuff. But yeah, and that'll give me time to prepare for that and also just make more stuff. So yes. So I hope you all have a really good rest of the day. I hope you go make stuff and enjoy creating and just using that time to, you know, take care of yourself and be kind to yourself and just do something that feeds your soul. You know, there's so much out there that is soul-sucking. We need to replenish that. And for me, that's doing this. So I appreciate y'all. I hope you'll comment and talk in the community tab, and we can get creative in there together. And yeah, we'll see you if you join us Wednesday. We'll see you then. And then the next regular video will be Friday. Okay. All right, y'all. Take care. Be kind to yourselves and each other.